We love that, and we love this, which is some rain, but we do have some flood advisories out there in areas of Socorro, Torrance County, as well as Valencia County. We've had some slow-moving storms coming off the southern edge of the Central Mountain Chain, and essentially what that's meant for us is some limited flooding out there and some really kind of mountain canyon type of issues with some of these storms. Weaker stuff now kind of falling apart over northeastern New Mexico. Not as big a factor there, although Springer hit very hard earlier with a strong thunderstorm. And now you can see strongest storm right now east of Estancia at this point. And it's just kind of meandering out in eastern and really east central New Mexico, well to the west of Vaughn right now. But this is a pretty strong little storm that is sitting just kind of out in the plains at this point. And we're going to continue to keep an eye on it, but right now not a real big deal. As we check out the Sacramentos, we are pushing some storms off the western edge of the Sacramentos, which are now pushing into south central sections and down into Sierra County as well. Truth or consequences, relatively quiet, but just north of Hatch, some pretty strong storms and some stronger storms now pushing into Arizona. But here in New Mexico, especially over Grant County, we're not seeing as much activity. Silver City, though, picking up a thunderstorm right now. In the Albuquerque area, it is very, very hot. 98 degrees. Northwest winds at 8 miles an hour. Tomorrow going to be just as hot once again. Across the northern part of the state here, 80s and 90s for us. Down to the south, 80s and 90s as well, topping out right at 99, Las Cruces and Deming, 95 Carlsbad, 96 in Roswell. Looking at satellite and radar, it's not real exciting at this point. What we've got is high pressure anchored over us right now, not allowing for a lot of moisture to come on in here. So essentially what we get is a few storms that form off the mountains, and then they work into the valleys briefly, but we don't see a huge crop of storms here, and that's really not going to change for tomorrow. The much bigger story tomorrow will be the possibility of record heat across a good portion of New Mexico. Here's a look at some of the records that could go down tomorrow. Roswell going to be about a degree off the record here for the forecast high, so we could get one there. We're looking at a forecast high of 94 in Silver City. That would be a record. Albuquerque, if we got to 98 again tomorrow, that would be a tie of a record. 93, and Santa Fe would blow away the record of 90. I think that's pretty much a certainty. Ratone's going to set a record, and Farmington's got a chance to set a record. So pretty much no matter where you go in the state, we're going to be close to breaking some records tomorrow. And the reason why is high pressure overhead continuing to push that air down in the atmosphere, heat it up for us, and we end up with very warm temperatures and pretty limited moisture. Once again, watch the mountains for the possibility of a brief storm for tomorrow, but not great stuff. Better news for us by Thursday into Friday. The high shifts east, low comes west. That's the monsoon flow. That could give us a chance at more increased shower activity pushing into Thursday and Friday and maybe into the weekend as well. So at least there's hope to see things change a bit, but tomorrow's going to be very hot. Triple digits, Farmington, 86 Chama, 91 in Pagosa Springs. Across the north and east, warm in the mountains, 81 Angel Fire, 102 in Tucumcari. Back toward the south and west, over 100 Lordsburg, Deming, and Las Cruces for tomorrow. And across the south and east, the Sacramentos could touch off a storm. Otherwise, big-time heat, 101 Roswell, 99 in Fort Sumner, and 100 in Carlsbad. 95 Moriarty, 93 Cedar Crest, and here in the metro, it'll be hot. 98 downtown, 97 in the foothills, and Santa Fe, very good chance to set a record. Downtown about 93 degrees, which would be easily a record. And then you can start to see increasing showers by Friday. And same deal in the Albuquerque area, 98 tomorrow, could be right on the nose, a record for us. 95 on Thursday, and then a little better chance of storms by Friday and Saturday.
All right. Thank you.